Zulu, it's a new Saturday. All praises to the Most High. The Most High is good, you know. Finally, he took us all over the week, and we finally made it here. And today it will be very special. We're gonna receive a teaching from the Most High about where did it's about the seasons inside human, yeah, seasons inside human. So I want to start going a little bit deeper into alchemy, and for that we need a lot of teachings to prepare our people so that they can understand what the difference between artificial and natural, and why we have to walk naturally and not artificial. For that, we need a lot of teachings, and I have started it already. And all praises that you're here. First of all, we're gonna hear some music, right? To refresh our bodies, to let the spirit dance. So normally I wanted someone to read the Bible, Jeremiah 31:3. So you can read, I have it already here, but go ahead.
Jeremiah 31:3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get there. Okay. Tanzambi has appeared of old unto me, saying, yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. Ingeta.
Hallelujah. So the Most I have loved us, and He is loving us. And this is the most important things that we have to know. Yeah, that the Most High, if someone loves you, He will love you forever. And the Most High have a way for us to lift us up. Isaiah 49, 22-26. Please take your Bible out and read with us.
You see Isaiah 29?
49.
23 to 26.
22-26.
Okay. Thus says Tatanzambi, behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. And the kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. And they shall bow down to thee with their faces toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am Tatanzambi, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. Shall the prey be taken from the mighty, or the lawful captive delivered? But thus says Tatanzambi, even the captives of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. For I will contend with him that contended with thee, and I will save thy children. And I will feed them that oppress with thee their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood, as with the sweet wine, and all the flesh that shall know that Tatanzambi, I am the Savior of thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Yakuba, Isolide, Ingeta.
Ingeta. Jeremiah 16.
Okay.
14-19.
Jeremiah 16, 13-19.
14-19.
Okay. Therefore, behold, the days come that Tatanzambi, that it shall no more be said, Tatanzambi liveth, that brought up the children of Isolele out of the land of Ingipiti, Egypt. But Tatanzambi liveth, that brought up the children of Isolele from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he has driven them, and I will bring them again into their land, and that I gave unto their fathers. Behold, I will send my fishers, said to the zombie, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for my hunters, and they shall hunt from every mountain and from every hill out of the holes of the rocks.
And this is
We get the
who we are. So when we go to alchemy, it will become very deep, but the whole world will understand. When we go there, and I think it will be the end of this year, if everything goes we're very fine, you're gonna receive something back that was stolen from you for a long, long time, which means that the Most High will be a part of you again. And this is something that I do not only say like that. This is something that Kimbango have said very clear for 2021. So, and 2022 and all this time where we're going, the Most High is really bringing himself back to us. He's gathering us, and he sent his fishers to teach our people again the ancient ways. Now, the good thing about this, before before I go into the material, tomorrow I will start the tabernacle, 100%. The Sister KK, you have to give me the list. It will be around 1 or 2 in my time. So I hope I can do as much people as possible, like 6, 7, or even 10 would be good. Then during the week, we're gonna continue. And everyone that has questions or needs different kinds of healings or whatever, everything will be resolved so far. Now, this is, let us concentrate ourselves. For everyone that wants to write everything that will be said here, it's also good for him, because it will be very deep. That's why I wanted you to leave a little bit your body and to let the spirit take over. Now, seasons inside human. Seasons inside human. Now I can't ask. I don't know what's going on here. Sickness is normal, yeah? Which means sickness, to being sick is normal, yeah? This is how the creation is made, yeah? And when you see someone become sick, many people think, oh, this must be an attack, or this is unnormal. It shouldn't be like that, but this is a lie. Yeah, and we're gonna go deeper, and I'm gonna explain. So Sister Iseka is also inside. Sister KK, if you want, you can unmute her. Now, I'm gonna give you an example. Summer. Okay, we have the seasons, right? Let me give you this example for summer and winter. Yeah, climate change. Yeah. That climate change, for example, can also bring sickness, yeah, to your human body. Yeah. All this shows us that the human is part of the world. Yeah, a human is a part of the world. Everything that you see and find in the world, you will also find it in the human body. Yeah, water, air, forest, earth, for an example. And I think even more than that. Yeah. Yeah. Again. Yeah. So again, I will start again. To become sick is very normal for humans. It's part of life. Okay, it's a part of life. It's normal. Again, for example, we pass through summer and then we go to the winter, climate change. During this time, we are also changing because a human is a part of the world. If the world changes, a human also changes. The forest will change, the nature will change, the animals will change, everything change. Okay, and this also happens with a human. You will find inside human everything that you will also find in the world: the forest, the earth, air, water, you know, and even more than that. So a man is natural. Natural means you are part of the natural things that you see in the world. You as a human, you are part of it. You are not a robot.
Right.
A robot is artificial, but you are natural. Okay, so I told you guys it will be deep, yeah, so that you can explain to everyone that is sick how he can get his healing. Because I told you we're going to alchemy, and after that you will understand by yourself how you can resolve everyone's sickness without any problem. Now, for another example, is Sister Iseka here already? Yeah. A child, while he's growing, you will try to put him to sit, right? Sit here, and you will see the child always falling by himself, falling. But after a while, yeah, you will see him sitting. Yeah, you will see him sitting, which means that his time has come. He grew, and the transaction, yeah, already happened, so that he knows now how to sit straight. These kinds of things does not happen without, let's say, without pain. Maybe you will see he get a fever, or he starts, you know, diaries, or to puke, right? Vomiting, yeah. Sister Keke, Sister Iseka tried to unmute herself. It's not working. Please help her.
Try.
So she's trying to puke. She's, you know, the baby's trying to puke, and you will think,
Thank you.
oh yeah. So you will start thinking, is this baby sick? But no, it's like an evolution that is happening. Yeah. And you can, and when an evolution and growth happens, it also pains. For another example, if a tooth comes out of a baby, it hurts as well. Okay. Yeah. So if you see sometimes some things happens to you, yeah, it just means that it's a change that is coming. Okay. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to, that's why I'm teaching it here and not in my private channel, so that I wanted to have a conversation with you guys. But today, the Zoom say no.
If anybody wants to talk, they can put up their hand, and I know to try.
Exactly. You can raise up your hands, because I have really questions later here, so that you can interact with me in this teaching, because it will affect every one of us. So,
Ok, posso traduzir um bocadinho daquilo que falaste?
Exactly.
Ok, Yenga, todos irmãos. O irmão
Yenga.
hoje vamos falar sobre a naturalidade do homem, não é? Que tudo aquilo que existe na Terra existe em nós, existe nos nossos corpos. O nosso corpo tem água, tem terra, tem fogo, tem tudo aquilo que a natureza... Eu vou encurtar, não é? Mas tem tudo aquilo que a natureza oferece. Tanto que, tal como numa criança ou num ser humano, quando estamos a crescer, geralmente quando somos mais novos, quando estamos a crescer, sentimos dores no corpo. Isto quer dizer que alguma coisa está a mudar no nosso corpo. Não é? Quando uma criança, um recém-nascido, está a ter os dentes, vai ter sintomas de anomalia, porque está a crescer algo novo. Então, hoje nós vamos falar da naturalidade do ser humano e tudo aquilo que nele acompanha. Pronto, o Zoom está um bocadinho mal. Quem quiser falar alguma coisa, levante as mãos. tanto que eu própria tive problemas para entrar, para poder traduzir, ali estar atrasado, porque ele não deixa. Pronto, hoje o irmão Massa está aqui mesmo para partilhar connosco, fazemos este estudo.
So, sorry, something is wrong here with the audio. And so all this means that the Most High has created the man in his image.
Então, tudo isto quer dizer que o Criador criou o homem à sua imagem.
Different materials and cells.
Materiais diferentes e células, desculpa.
Everything in the world is also found in man.
Dali que tudo que nós encontramos no mundo, encontramos dentro do homem.
Natural medicine means trees, plants, yeah, roots, yeah. The Most High gave us a mechanism in our body that is found in a natural way. Yeah?
Tanto que a medicina natural é terra, vem das árvores, vem do ar, porque o Criador deu-nos o mecanismo dentro da natureza para a nossa cura também.
So, our forefathers, they connected with the trees, woods, and herbs, etc., to know their secrets.
Então, os nossos ancestrais conectavam-se com as árvores, com a madeira, com a terra, para saber os segredos delas.
Every creation was created by spirits. We asked the rocks, we asked the waters, and they revealed to us for what we can use them for.
Porque toda a criação foi criada por um espírito, a pedra, o vento, e eles revelam-nos para que fomos criados.
We asked them, "What is your name?" And the Most High say, when I created the world, yeah, we had also engineers, architects that has created this earth, because the Most High wasn't alone.
Okay. Então, quando o Criador criou, ele criou porque ele é um arquiteto, e não só ele criou sozinho, porque ele não estava sozinho. É isto que disseste, não é, irmão Massa? Porque ele não estava sozinho na hora da criação.
So the Most High, he sent the angels, or bisimbi, or the spirits, and they converted into material cells that we are seeing today in the nature.
O Criador mandou anjos, ou podemos então dizer, a expressão aqui com webisimbas, não é?
And they created like the medicine.
I can see some hands up.
O irmão Massa está a ver algumas mãos levantadas.
Brother Trey had his hand up first, and then he's unmuted, so he can speak.
See me, brother. So this is a two-part question. The first of all, so we know with our ancestry, we were given the ability to work with the nature in a righteous way. So then when we go back to the book of Enoch, how then do we distinguish to understand and make sure we're not mixing our spirituality, what the Watchers did versus what we're supposed to be doing today? Because remember, they also taught these things, but they did it in a way that actually caused us to fall instead of doing it the righteous way. So how do we distinguish between the two?
I don't know if they did it in the righteous way. If they would do it in the righteous way, then the whole creation would have peace, according to Isaiah 14.
Well, that's what I mean. I said they didn't do it in a righteous way. So how do we determine that now?
So then you do it in the righteous way. If they didn't do it in the righteous way, you do it in the righteous way.
But I'm just saying, how do we distinguish that?
This is for you have to learn the ancient path.
Okay.
By learning that, what I'm teaching today, you're going to have the answer by connecting to that, what your forefathers have done, through connecting to them, because they're going to reveal you what they have done. Like also our forefathers have connected themselves to their forefathers before, and so they could create the kingdom of Egypt, the kingdom of Menomotapa, the kingdom of Zulu, the kingdom of Benin, the kingdom of Angola, the kingdom of Ngondo, the kingdom of Congo, the kingdom of Zimbabwe. But what did we create today? So if someone asks me, the world, the Kadia Pemba are teaching the same things, they are not teaching the same things because we are not connected to nature again. We are connected to artificial things, but not to nature. Maybe they are, and they are really, and not really the Europeans, but more the Chinese and the Indians. They know a little bit more and they respect a little bit more the nature and they're a little bit more connected to that. And we can see how far they are, but we are not connected no more to the nature, which is the Most High.
I guess, you know, what I'm also trying to say is we had our forefathers that disobeyed the Most High as well with some of the things that they were doing. So my understanding is to make sure that we don't make those same mistakes moving forward.
Where do you know this forefather that has disobeyed the Most High things?
Like King Solomon, when he started doing the things that
So
he should have done.
why do you want to do the same things that King Solomon has done? So how can you come to say that, oh, our forefathers have done this and bad? Do you know them?
Well,
Why would you
experience a lot of things now? Yes, I have.
Why would you do the same things that our forefathers have done? The unrighteous things. The good things that people are connected with, they will do good things because they're connected with good things. If you are connecting to bad things, it's because you want to connect to bad things. Come on, the Most I give you the spirit of discernment to do good or evil. So if you do evil, you have to know when you are doing evil, because everyone that does evil knows that he's doing evil, isn't it?
Well, I'm just saying from what we've been cut off, you know, with our, see,
Yes.
what your misunderstanding is, okay, so we came with our knowledge destroyed from the slave masters. And the things that they've been saying, they say, oh, this is wicked, this is righteous, you know, these type of things. So we don't have a lot of the knowledge because they said, oh, well, that's evil, this is not evil, stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is, because we're here in the diaspora, how do we distinguish that what they told us was wrong versus what is right? That's all I'm saying.
So the only thing what you can do is learning.
Okay.
Yeah. Learning. You can learn, you know, you have to learn what the righteous path is. Like you're also learning from the Bible what the righteous path is. You have to distinguish by learning what the righteous path is.
Ok.
Mas
não tinha uma pergunta, não é? A pergunta dele era como anteriormente no passado já fomos enganados pelo ocidental, então como podemos detectar que estamos a servir o Criador da maneira correta? E o irmão Miguel teve de uma maneira encurtada a tentar explicar ao irmão que em si Tatanzama já nos deu o espírito de discernimento e também nós não vamos repetir os erros dos nossos ancestrais, não é? Então, eles, o que mostra que eles usaram mal os poderes da criação é que o mundo não está em paz. Fazer diferente é fazer com que o mundo esteja em paz. Usar as coisas da maneira correta é fazer com que haja harmonia entre tudo, que não é o que está-se a passar agora no mundo. É mais ou menos isto que aconteceu. O irmão estava realmente preocupado com a falta de discernimento e a falta de sabedoria, e na qual fomos aproveitados anteriormente numa outra doutrina, ensinaram-nos outras coisas. Sim, Mano Massa, pode continuar.
Okay, great. Don't be ashamed to ask. No? So if you want to ask, please ask.
Quem quer fazer pergunta, não tenha vergonha. Se quiser fazer pergunta, faça a pergunta e estamos aqui para responder.
So the Spirit has created the world. When we say the Most High has created the world, the Spirit has created the world.
Quando falamos que o Criador criou o mundo, quer dizer que o Espírito criou o mundo.
The Spirit, we can also call them the angels or the Bisimbi. Bisimbi means the spirits that holds the secret of creation.
Ok, então podemos dizer os anjos ou espíritos ou até Bisimbi. Bisimbi quer dizer os espíritos que têm o segredo da criação.
So now, a fruit, for an example, is another spirit. A plant, for an example, is another spirit. And a tree is another spirit as well. Sorry, it's a fruit, then you have a plant, and then you have the root. 3 different spirits. But putting them together, they become a tree.
Então, tu tens a fruta, que é um espírito, tens a planta, que é outro espírito, e tens a raiz, que é outro espírito. Mas quando metemos essas 3 coisas em conjuntos, criamos uma só coisa, que é a árvore.
Okay, I hope you understood that part. So
Espero que
different kinds
perceberam
of
esta
cells,
parte.
different kinds of materials, put together, it becomes one.
Diferentes células, diferentes materiais, metendo juntos, tornou-se uma só coisa.
So the spirit that was responsible for the creation of a mango or pineapple or apple or avocado, let's take the avocado for example, was also named later, the king spirit of them, that created them to be one spirit later. He was also named avocado. So now you see an avocado, you eat an avocado, and you will see that in avocado there is the seed, there is the outside of it, there is the skin, and inside you see the flesh. So
Okay.
different kinds of spirits, different kinds of materials and cells, but putting together as one, and it was called avocado.
Okay. É a mesma coisa que se passa na criação do abacate. Foram diferentes espíritos que juntaram-se juntos para formarem o que hoje nós chamamos de abacate.
Exactly. So the spirit that was there to control the creation of an avocado or of a pineapple, because he was the main spirit of the spirits to create it. Later, the avocado or the pineapple or the apple was named by him.
Ok, então o espírito principal que existia na criação de uma fruta, vamos assim dizer, é o espírito na qual a fruta obtém um nome. Se for abacate, o espírito principal da árvore de abacate é abacate, dali a fruta chamar-se abacate. Igualmente vai para a manga, vai para as outras frutas que nós conhecemos.
Exactly. So now, in the avocado, there is a spirit inside of it, and this spirit gives the tree of the avocado, for example, life.
Então, dentro do abacate existe um espírito, e esse espírito é que dá vida à árvore do abacate.
A tree, for example, he hears you, and he hears you, and for example, if a tree doesn't grow well, and you go there in Africa, you tell the tree, grow, grow, and if it doesn't hear you, you go and you just do you beat him up, you beat him up, you do some scratches on him and say, if you don't grow, I will cut you off. You will see that the tree will start giving his fruits.
Por exemplo, as árvores em África, uma árvore que não estiver a dar frutos, se tu falares com a árvore e dizer que ela cresce e que se ela não crescer, fazeres ameaça, se tu conversares com a árvore, tu verás que existirá uma mudança, que ela irá dar frutos, porque existe um espírito dentro dela.
So it is the spirit that makes the avocado to grow. And if you speak to him, he will also hear you. Many people speak to their plants.
Então, é o espírito que está dentro da árvore que faz com que o abacate fala com a planta. Traduzi bem, irmão Micael? Traduzi bem esta parte?
O avocado, Não, não tem a ver com avocado. Eu estou falando sobre,
O espírito.
o espírito lá dentro que está fazendo que a planta para crescer.
Sim,
E
então traduzi bem, traduzi sim, senhora, bem, sorry, traduzi
great,
bem, ok.
great. Okay.
Sorry, before you go, Brother Alex, I think he could have spoken if he could, but he said he sent a script about what the body is made of in the chat. So when you have time, you want to look at it. It's from the book of Enoch.
Yeah, I don't see. I see something from Brother Charis, Donnell.
Before Brother Charis is Brother Alex.
Yes, there is something on the chat. Someone wrote something in English.
Yeah, I didn't see from Brother Alex, but I saw from Brother Charis. I saw again from Brother Charis, but not from Brother Alex. So go to the chat down there. You can go to the chat and click on the chat and you will see some people are already well informed. I think you have to learn that. Yeah, it's very important for us to grow. Now, I'm going to continue. If you have some questions, and I see Brother Wadey has a question or you want to say something.
Maybe cannot unmute himself.
The thing that I can continue to say while he's trying to unmute is that the secrets of the names is revealed by the spirit that is in the material, which is a plant, which is a tree, you know, and from there you get the name from. That's why you have also names for a Hurricane Katrina, a sickness Corona, you know, this and this fruit is this is an apple, this is a lion, this is a hyena, this is a, you know, even by machines today, okay, this is a Toyota, this is a Mercedes. You just don't give the names like that. It must be revealed to you spiritually.
Yes, and get
Yes. I'll just translate very quick, then I will allow you to speak, Brother Wendy, sorry. O irmão Massa estava aqui a dizer que o espírito é que dá índice a um nome, não é? Das coisas, como o espírito que reina. A hiena, há pouco estávamos a falar de frutas, porque o espírito que reina é o do abacate, por exemplo, ou de manga. Então o espírito é que dá índice a um nome. Eu vou deixar o irmão Wendy fazer a pergunta que eu podia traduzir corretamente. Yes, brother, you can go on, please.
Yes, what Masa is saying, I've personally experienced over here with myself in 2 occasions, one with a mango tree and one with the papaya tree. So the papaya, I'll tell you the papaya tree one first. The papaya tree, we have papayas in our backyard. We planted a tree and it started growing and not bearing any fruit. So we didn't know why it wasn't bearing any fruit, but my uncle visited one day and he saw this tree. It's like, this tree's not bearing fruit because it's a male tree and that it will not bear any fruit. So what he did, he went into the tree and he made several cuts in strategic areas. And the tree is like, now the tree has been converted. It is a female tree now. And weeks later, the tree started blooming and producing fruit. And the other occasion with the mango tree, we have a mango tree in front of the house that the previous owner planted. She was a Haitian woman as well. She planted this tree, the tree grew, and it was bearing fruit at first. And then one day the landscaping guy came and he cut some of the branches off the tree. And for like 2 seasons, it didn't produce any fruit. So we had to go to the tree and apologize to the spirit of the tree for cutting off the branches of the tree that we weren't supposed to do. And then the following summer, it started reproducing fruit. It started giving off mangoes. So yes, the spirits behind these plants, you have to talk to them. There's a way of solving all the issues with these plants, and we're all connected.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. O irmão aqui estava a dizer que ele familiariza-se com aquilo que o irmão Massa está a explicar, porque ele tem exemplos vividos. Ele diz que eles têm árvores de fruta. Neste caso, ele deu-nos o exemplo da árvore de papaya, que não estava a dar frutos, e o tio dele apercebeu-se que aquela árvore era uma árvore masculina, por isso é que não dava frutos. Mas após ter feito alguns cortes, a árvore foi convertida em feminina. Consoante a informação que o tio deles, a árvore foi convertida em feminina e passado algum tempo passou a dar frutos. O mesmo aconteceu com a árvore de manga, que foi tirada uma raiz, a árvore simplesmente parou de dar frutos e eles depois tiveram que pedir desculpa à árvore e a árvore, depois disso, passou a dar fruto. Neste caso, o que o irmão Massa está a dizer que realmente existe um espírito dentro das árvores na qual nós podemos nos comunicar com elas.
Very good. Your eyes hurt, for an example, yeah, and you see the elders came together. Now there is something like a flu going on in the village, and everyone's eyes is hurting, and the elders are like, "What can we do?" Okay, these people didn't have the Western medicine from today. Okay, So what did they do if something like that happens? Sickness is not from today. Sickness is nature. It was always there. And what is the solution? The solution is that the Most High reveals to them, look, go cut some carrots, okay? In the palm tree, the fruit of the palm tree, you can cut the leaf. There's a time that you can also use it for your eyes. And what they're getting healed, they're getting cleaned by the carrots and the leaves and the trees that they're using for their eyes or for their for other sicknesses, you know.
Antigamente também já havia doenças, o irmão Massa exemplificou da doença dos olhos nas aldeias, não é? E não tinham a medicina ocidental com elas, então como é que eles resolveram os assuntos? Simplesmente falando com o Criador, e o Criador mostrou-os, olha, vão na cenoura, na árvore de cenoura tem o espírito tal, que se vocês usarem como medicina, ajuda a salvar ou a curar a doença nos olhos.
Exactly.
Isto, antigamente, quando não tínhamos um medicamento ocidental, nós nos comunicávamos com o Criador e ele nos mostrava as plantas, as curas.
Exactly. That's why you see also that people that live in the forests, like in the islands and sub-Saharan Africa, or that they have the best tooth, that they have the best gene, you know, because they eat different. They eat different. Their food is also natural, yeah, and every fruit is good for different kinds of organs in our body.
Por isso é que nós vemos que as pessoas que vivem no sub-Sahara da África, ou mesmo até nas aldeias em África, têm um sistema imunitário muito mais forte do que o nosso, porque eles têm uma alimentação, a alimentação deles é baseada em coisas naturais, dali fazer com que eles tenham um sistema imunitário muito mais forte do que o nosso sistema normal. Nós estamos habituados a comida ocidental, isto porque cada fruta ou cada vegetal tem um ingrediente que serve para o tratamento de algo dentro do nosso corpo.
That's why we eat a lot of vegetables with fufu. You will never see someone in Africa eating fufu without vegetables, you know. Meat is important. People are like, oh, we don't eat meat. Yeah, meat is important for your body, you know. So salt, sugar, you have to be, everything must be in balance. Yeah, that what your body needs is good for your body so that you stay strong. Our forefathers, they became like 160, 170, and this is proved, yeah, that we today we died too early. Yeah, I was laughing when my mom last day said, because I say I'm becoming older, she said, no, you are in your mids with your 70. If you say in the midst, if you're 70, but today, come on, people are really, this is scientific, we can go through it and you will see that our food makes makes a lot of out from, it shows a lot, yeah. It's a great difference. It can make a great difference in our life, what we're eating.
Ok, como vocês podem ver, em África nós comemos muitos vegetais, por exemplo, fufuns, comemos com várias folhas diferentes. Isto porquê? Porque o nosso corpo precisa disto. O nosso corpo precisa de carne, o nosso corpo precisa de açúcar, o nosso corpo precisa de sal. Tudo balançado. Não é? Porque muitos até dizem que nós não comemos carne, que não é isto. O nosso corpo precisa um bocadinho de tudo, mas não de uma maneira exagerada. Porque tem provas que os nossos ancestrais viviam 170, 160 anos, não é? Isto devido à alimentação. Dali termos que balançar a nossa dieta ou a nossa conduta alimentar também. Conta muito.
Yeah. And my wife said our ancestors were tall and strong,
E a nossa irmã Débora disse que os nossos ancestrais eram altos e eram fortes.
And exactly. So, and she's saying they had a lot of power, strong people, and if they had fight, one of them could slew many people because they eat very well.
Eles tinham muito poder, muita força, isto devido à alimentação saudável.
Our men are so weak today because of different kinds of things, because it has a lot of things to do with food as well.
E se nós hoje estamos fracos, uma das coisas principais, uma das razões principais realmente é a comida. Eu também concordo, tenho esta opinião, estou já aqui a opinar, que realmente é a comida. Nós comemos de tudo e mais alguma coisa, até coisas que nem deveríamos comer.
You could eat the natural vegetables and natural stuff, and you're like, no, let me go to the McDonald's, let me take another burger, eat another pizza, and then you see your husband is becoming weak in bed, and you're asking yourself, why is he so weak? I have to say it clear, but the truth is he's eating unhealthy, crazy, what is the name? Artificial food, artificial.
Sim.
It doesn't help anything in your body. It only kills your body.
Em vez de comermos vegetais mais verdes, às vezes temos preferencial ir a um McDonald's, a um Burger King, comer batatas fritas, comer um hambúrguer grelhado, e amanhã te perguntas porquê que perdes a resistência, ou no caso dos homens, porquê que o homem na cama já não consegue fazer muita coisa. Isto é porque está a comer comida artificial. Desculpa que eu diga isto, mas é verdade. Está a comer comida artificial, estamos a comer coisas que não valorizam o nosso organismo, não o ajudam, simplesmente o destroem.
You feel like your body became so heavy, and it takes time for your body to be cleansed. Everything has to do with our food that we're eating. Now, real medicine is in nature. Yeah?
Então sentimos que o nosso corpo ficou pesado, sentimos várias coisas, isto porque estamos a levar uma conduta, um regime de alimentação errada, porque o verdadeiro tratamento ou a maneira saudável está na natureza.
And hunger is a type of sickness as well. And that's why the first doctor in the world is a woman, huh? Because she gives you different kinds of food, yeah. And you will see your mom is putting vegetables here a little, then here a little bit water. Don't forget to drink, and here today you eat salty food, more salt. Don't eat too much sweet. So the first doctor is your mom. It's a woman. She was a woman.
Então, porque a fome também é uma doença, e a primeira mulher na vida de cada um, a primeira doutora, na vida de cada um é uma mulher, são as nossas mães. As nossas mães ajudam-nos na alimentação a dizer que hoje deves comer isto mais salgado, não muito açúcar, uma fruta, dão-nos uma orientação alimentar de maneira mais saudável. Então dissemos que elas são as nossas primeiras doutoras, as nossas mães.
Look at the Chinese, for example. drink a lot of tea. They have always, vegetables with their food. There's in every food that they eat, they have vegetables there, They know exactly, we can say whatever we want to say, these cultures, these nations, they know a lot of things about the nature.
Vejam os chineses, por exemplo, em tudo o que eles comem usam vegetais. Em tudo. Eles bebem muito chá, que existem vários benefícios em beber chá, e comem sempre vegetais. Podemos dizer o que queremos dessas nações, mas a verdade é que eles têm mais conhecimento da natureza do que nós.
So, to come back to that, what Brother Trey have asked, and I understood that there are two things, that the good way and the bad way. Yeah, water. Water, you can drink it, you can take a shower with it, you can cook with it, but if you put someone underwater for more than 10 minutes, he's like
Gone.
Which means that everything can be used for good and everything can be used for bad. We forgot the ways of our ancestors, because it was taught to us that it is evil. But like I said, how could it be that they created everything, but we today, we need other nations to live, okay? We need them to survive, okay? These are questions, real questions that people have to start asking themselves. I need other nations to survive. If not, I can't feed myself. I don't know anything. But our forefathers, they knew things without other nations. They built things. The nations, when they came to them, they met it. They saw it there. They found it there. They learned even from our forefathers.
Então, voltando um bocadinho à pergunta do nosso irmão, que estava a dizer o uso das coisas, como sabemos que estamos a fazer algo correto ou não correto, é a água. A água serve para cozinhar, para lavar alimentos e para fazer muitas coisas. Mas também a própria água, se nós pegamos a cabeça de alguém e metemos dentro da água durante 10 minutos, tira uma vida, que já é uma coisa má. Então, existem perguntas que nós temos que nos fazer a nós mesmos, nós temos que nos questionar, porque hoje em dia nós dependemos das outras nações para sobreviver. Nós dependemos das outras nações. Então, como é que os nossos ancestrais faziam? Os nossos ancestrais não precisavam de outras nações, muito pelo contrário, os irmãos das outras nações vinham aprender com os nossos ancestrais. Então, nós temos que despertar mais e começar a perguntar-nos ou a questionar-nos nas perguntas corretas. Porquê é que hoje, para o homem negro sobreviver, é preciso que as outras nações nos deem? Porquê é que somos incapacitados? Porquê é que tudo o que é nosso é mau, supostamente? Então, como é que viviam os nossos ancestrais antigamente? Se tudo era mau, mas antigamente eles não precisavam dos outros. E nós que agora supostamente estamos a andar corretamente, porque deixamos de fazer o que eles fariam, precisamos das outras nações. Então temos que despertar um bocadinho mais e questionar-nos acerca desses aspectos.
So we forgot ancestry or the ancestors, which means the ancient ways. This means we forgot also the Most High, because our ancestors, they also looked at their ancestors, and their ancestors looked at their ancestors, and all this was the way up this was the way from the Most High, which means if you forgot your past, you also forgot the Most High.
Então nós nos esquecemos dos nossos ancestrais e nos esquecemos da maneira da maneira como os nossos ancestrais viviam. Automaticamente também quer dizer que nós nos esquecemos do Tatanzembe, nos esquecemos do Criador, porque os nossos ancestrais olhavam para os seus ancestrais, que também olhavam para os seus ancestrais.
For an example, our forefathers, they did not drink Coke or Fanta or whatever. today you're gonna go and drink this kinds of drinks. Beside drinking fruits that heals you, that gives you more knowledge, there are things that you can drink that helps you for, for your brain to think better. You have different kinds of drinks that gives you strength, that heals you up, that gives, all these kinds of things. We say no to it, to everything that is natural, but we take everything that is artificial. This means we forgot the ancient ways. We forgot the ancient ways.
Como, por exemplo, os nossos ancestrais nunca beberam Coca-Cola, nunca beberam Fanta, nunca beberam Ice Tea de pêssego ou coisas parecidas. E eles apenas consumiam coisas de base natural. Então, automaticamente, ao consumirmos coisas que não são de base natural, nós estamos a consumir coisas artificiais. Estamos a rejeitar o nosso Criador. Yeah.
So we are more natural. We should be more natural. This is how we're gonna be stronger. Yeah. If you see us in sports, we are very fast. If you see us, my grandmother, she had very good eyes, very good teeth. She was very strong. This is how it is, and this all comes also through your alimentation, what you eat.
Yes?
Yes, you go ahead.
Sim, sim. Então, aquilo que nós somos, ou a nossa maneira de ser, era a base da nossa alimentação. O irmão Massa diz que ele olhava para a avó dele tinha uma boa visão. Isto é com base naquilo que ela comia. Os africanos, por norma, são bons no atletismo. Não é? Isto é com base naquilo que nós consumimos como alimentação.
Exactly. So that's why you have the seasons. Every season, Tata has created it so that you have different kinds of fruits, plants, trees, bitter one, sweet one, and every one of these fruits has another effect for your body. For an example, now you're coming out of spring and you're going to the rain, it starts raining and all these times. You need something to eat that protects you against this weather. In winter, we have some other foods that comes out of the earth and comes out of the trees so that you can be alimentate, so that you can so that you have eat, so that you do not die on winter.
Por isso é que temos, que Tatanzamo criou as estações do ano. Temos as estações do ano, tem o tempo de chuva, tem o cacimbo, tem o verão e tem o inverno. Porquê? Porque cada tempo é diferente e em cada tempo a terra produz frutos diferentes que também servem como proteção para o teu corpo ou para os nossos anticorpos para aquela estação do ano em que estamos a viver.
Exactly. Yeah, like every season has its fruits. That's why you need the vitamin C, D, E, etc. You need it for your body because you are part of the nature. The nature is also found in you, and you are also found in the nature. And so you don't go to something that is made by just putting together. No, you will find your healing in the nature. Because you are made out of the nature.
Por isso é que cada estação tem os seus frutos. No fundo, nós fizemos parte da natureza e a natureza faz parte de nós. E a cura, para nós, encontra-se dentro da natureza, porque nós somos a natureza também, ou fizemos parte da natureza. Reduzi mais ou menos aquilo que o irmão Massa disse, de uma maneira resumida.
Knowing the world means healing the world. You say you go to heaven, that's why the world, for us Black people especially, looks like it is, because we are like, what is this? This is not our world. We have nothing to do with it. This is not the most highest world. We just came here as passengers, but you don't see it by the nations. The Chinese, they're building very well. The Europeans, they're building. The Indians, they're building. Yeah, there's one world that the Most High gave you, and you're saying, no, my world is not here. I'm going somewhere else. But this is not how it is or how it should be, because you have to know the world like it is. This is how you know the Most High like He is. This is how you know yourself. And this is also how you heal the world, because you are part of it. A human is a part of the world.
Por isso é que conhecer o mundo, quando conhecemos o mundo, nós curamos o mundo. Sim, infelizmente para nós os africanos, né, que fomos doutrinados com religiões na qual um paraíso nos é prometido, nós não ligamos no tratamento ou na cura do mundo, que acreditamos que aqui neste mundo viemos de passagem e que está pensando que vivemos num outro mundo. Mas nós temos que saber dentro de nós que nós somos o mundo e temos que curar o mundo, temos que desenvolver o nosso mundo para podermos ter qualidade de vida, tal como as outras nações estão a fazer. Os asiáticos, os europeus, os americanos estão a curar o mundo e a dar-se melhor qualidade de vida a si próprio.
Now, on the day of your birth, you put the Coca-Cola and all types of sweet into the table, and the vodka and the Jim Beam. So, but in the day of your birth, you should eat a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, so that you give more life to that what is the creation within you.
Nos dias dos nossos aniversários, hoje em dia, nós enchemos as nossas casas de vódigas, coisas doces, coisas artificiais. Quando, na verdade, o que deveríamos estar a fazer é o oposto disso, estar a consumir muita fruta, tudo natural, para alongarmos as nossas vidas, porque ao consumirmos essas coisas artificiais, nós estamos a encurtar a vida que nos foi dada.
There's much more to learn. This is what we have to know. There's so much to learn about the nature, about that, about the creation, about what the Most High have still not revealed to us, because He hid it, He hide it, so that the nations do not get every knowledge.
Por isso, há muito mais coisas neste mundo para fazer, coisas que Tatanzamba escondeu até mesmo das outras nações, porque muitos não sabem, não conhecem esses segredos, então não têm noção do que é que deve vir. O Tatanzamba guardou para nós.
From time to time, things are getting revealed from time to time, which means we cannot hate our forefathers, because we are also able to pray, and they can show us, like they have also showed the generation that came later after them, what they have to do with plants, what they have to do with the trees, what they have to do with the stones that we have under the earth, what do we have to do with the materials that are in planets, so that we can build the Most High's kingdom.
Então, em tempos, algumas coisas nos são reveladas, não é? Em tempos recebemos algumas revelações, os nossos ancestrais revelam algumas coisas a cada um de nós, razão pela qual creio que não devemos odiá-los, devemos abraçá-los, não é? Para que eles possam nos ensinar, sim, para podermos receber aquilo que eles têm para nos ensinar, aquilo que eles receberam também dos seus ancestrais e daqueles que vieram antes daqueles dos avós deles, para que possamos então conhecer os segredos da vida.
Our forefathers, they are not limited, yeah, because they're in the Pimbakalunga, they are in the spiritual world. Everything that is in the spiritual world is not limited. But if we only look at the West or at the other nations, or can you please tell me what you do when this and this happens, which means that they are limited. They are limited. They themselves, they're asking themselves a lot of questions. We have a problem with the ozone, with the sun. We have a problem with different kinds of sicknesses. We have so many problems that they couldn't resolve. They cannot even heal HIV or whatever. But our forefathers, they're able to tell us, hey, look, my child, this and this, you put this and this together to receive this, and this heals this and this, so that you can live on your life.
Então, os nossos ancestrais não estão limitados. Eu digo isto porque sei que os nossos ancestrais estão no Pemba Kalunga. O Pemba Kalunga, vamos dizer que eles vivem no mundo espiritual, porque já não estão aqui fisicamente, mas estão connosco espiritualmente, fazendo com que eles sejam seres sem limitações, na qual nós podemos fazer questões e eles nos responderem. Mas, infelizmente, nós recorremos sempre ao Ocidente ou às outras nações para pedir ajuda, não é? E nós temos mais do que provas suficientes para saber que eles não têm a resposta de tudo, tanto que hoje em dia ainda temos doenças a virem. Tivemos o exemplo agora desta doença, desta pandemia que houve, e várias outras doenças que existem que nunca foi encontrada a cura, como o SIDA, por exemplo. As pessoas até hoje ainda são obrigadas a viverem com esta doença, não é? Pronto, e é só para dizer que os nossos ancestrais não são e nunca foram limitados.
Exactly. The world still receives a lot of knowledge from the spiritual world. Yeah, everything comes from the spiritual world. Yeah, and this is how they develop. Like I say, black people are waiting for the heaven, but the nations, they are building the heaven from them here on earth. And where did they get the information from? Yeah, which means they are well connected to that, what we call angels, forefathers, etc. Yeah? And they're doing well. They're doing it well.
Então, como disse há pouco, infelizmente o homem negro está sempre à espera que a resolução dos seus problemas venha no paraíso, enquanto as outras nações continuam a construir, continuam a crescer, a fortificar-se, não é? Então temos que nos perguntar de onde é que sai isto. Isto quer dizer que as outras nações têm algum contato com o mundo invisível, com aquilo que nós chamamos de anjo, porque eles estão preocupados em arranjar o meio onde eles vivem.
Exactly. You can, for an example, you have medicine, yeah. You have geologs. You have people that do archaeology. You have people that do astrology. You know, and everyone in his era, yeah, is creating, is developing. Evolution is happening there. Yeah, they're working, asking everywhere where they see vibrations happening in the North Pole and the South Pole. Everywhere they go, the white man is the first man. He goes there. He's not fearing. He's asking, who are you? Which spirit are you? What can you tell me? This plant, you will see geographical movies where you see them going into the forest, where black people are like, oh no, if I go there, I will never come back. No, the white man is like, no, I enter there. I want to find out from which cells this and this plants come from, this animal. They cut of human, they cut it of animals, they cut of every plant to know which name, which material, for what it is for, etc., etc.
Como podemos ver nas outras nações, eles estão empenhados em descobrir, em saber as coisas, em todas as áreas, não é? Temos a astrologia, a cienciologia, e esses irmãos das outras nações estão empenhados em conhecer os espíritos, as mudanças, de como é que cada coisa realmente funciona. Mas hoje em dia o homem negro, até para entrar numa floresta, nós vimos em vários filmes, documentários, que os negros têm medo, não posso entrar na floresta, porque se eu entrar aí nunca mais vou vir. Mas o branco vai, ao amarelo, ao verde, os irmãos de outras nações, eles perguntam nas florestas, querem saber qual é o espírito que está a motivar. Eles empenham-se em cada coisa, têm projetos na cienciologia, na geologia, na teologia, para saberem os movimentos, as vibrações, as energias, para comunicarem-se com elas.
The problem is that Christianity teaches us that Jesus is the only way, and this means that all our forefathers, they went to hell because they did not worship Jesus.
Então, o maior problema que nós temos é o cristianismo, porque o cristianismo ensinou-nos que Jesus é o caminho, a verdade e a vida, fazendo com que a nossa crença como seres mostra que os nossos ancestrais eram diabólicos e que foram todos para o inferno, infelizmente. Tão ridículo é isto, mas é isto que a ideia de Jesus ser o caminho e a vida, a única verdade, deu-nos este pensamento.
And
E dali nos
that's why
ficamos limitados.
our story is not well taught, yeah, how or who we really are. If we're talking about kings and queens, if we're talking about the kingdom of the Most High here on earth, this was the kingdom that we had before. And our forefathers, they knew the Most High before all other nations. Why? Because we are the firstborn, and from us comes all creations of this world, which means how can someone that comes from far teach us who the Most High is if we lived already with nature, with the animals, with the creation, and we knew the Creator?
Então, isto também é uma das razões pela qual a nossa história, a história do homem negro, não está bem contada, não é? Existem muitas fracaturas na nossa história, porque o homem negro já conhecia o Criador, porque o homem negro sempre viveu na natureza, sempre viveu em contacto com a natureza, que é o contacto com o Criador. Não é? Sempre comungamos com Deus. Então, é impensável como é que outras pessoas de outras nações vão vir nos ensinar aquilo que nós sempre conhecemos.
This means we are living now in democracy. Yeah, we are living now in fantasy. Yeah, and we are living also unnatural, yeah, artificial. No?
Isso quer dizer que nós vivemos agora democraticamente, vivemos num mundo de fantasia e também vivemos de uma maneira artificial, porque a maneira com que vivemos não é verdadeira. Há quem, na língua portuguesa, o termo que muitos usamos é vivemos numa matrix, pronto, que é o termo que muita gente conhece, é que vivemos numa matrix, um mundo surreal.
So if we say that our ancestors are evil, which means that they had a relationship with their ancestors as well, they must be evil as well. So if they had their ancestors also had a relationship with their ancestors before, in the time of Enoch, in the time of Abraham, in the time of David, in the time of Isaiah, all of them were evil because all of them was looking what their forefathers have done before. And we today, we're saying they are evil, and the people that will come after us, they will say, who are we? What are we?
They will say we
They
are evil.
will say we are evil.
Então, se nós acreditamos que os nossos ancestrais são diabólicos, isto quer dizer que os ancestrais antes deles também eram diabólicos. Não é? E tudo aquilo que veio antes era diabólico. Quer dizer que o princípio da criação era tudo endemoniados, eram todos diabos. Resumindo e concluindo, quer dizer que nós também automaticamente somos diabólicos, não é? Somos
the Most High
todos...
sons, according to the Christian metaphor, to the black man only, means that the Most High has created the devil, the black man. Our forefathers were from the beginning the devil, and since today we are the devil because all our forefathers were the devil. You're not more than your forefathers, so you're the devil as well.
Sim. De acordo com como é que eu posso dizer?
And that's why they treated you like that, by the way. Eh? They really believe that you're the devil.
De acordo
black because you're the devil.
com a crença
You are,
do homem branco,
everything bad is in you, so you are the devil. Your forefathers, everything you are evil.
De acordo com a doutrina do homem branco, nós somos o diabo, não é? Porque fomos endemoniados, porque os nossos ancestrais eram malignos, quer dizer que nós também somos malignos. Então, tudo o que é mal nos foi atribuído a nós. E até hoje, eles tratam-nos assim. Tanto que hoje o homem negro sofre porque continuamos a ser endemonizados, desculpa, por aquilo que os nossos ancestrais supostamente eram, que eram diabólicos. Até hoje o homem negro paga por isto. Nós vivemos isto.
The tree that is cut off, yeah, you're waiting for this tree to bring fruits. It will never happen. Yeah?
A árvore que foi cortada, a árvore que foi cortada e nós estamos à espera que esta árvore dê frutos, é impossível. Isto nunca vai acontecer.
And why? Because it's cut off from his roots. how can something that is cut off from his roots bring fruit?
E porquê que não vai crescer? Porque foi cortada pela raiz. Como é que algo que foi cortada pela raiz pode dar frutos? É impossível.
What means the roots here?
O
The
que é que quer
ancestors.
dizer a raiz aqui? São os nossos ancestrais.
So the Most High is natural, not artificial,
Por isso o
not
Criador
fantasy. Okay?
é natural, não é artificial, não é fantasia.
And when Zinganguvu, Zingambande, all the kingdom of Ndongo, the Zulu kingdom, all of them felt they accepted artificial, they accepted something that is scientific, and they went out from being normal, natural, and this was their fall.
Por isso, quando o Nzingankuvu, Zingambande, os nossos reis saíram do seu caminho, entraram em contato com o Ocidente, aceitaram a ciência e a doutrina deles, foi a queda, foi a nossa queda. Porquê? Porque nós viramos as costas ao que é natural e abraçamos o que é artificial, abraçamos o falso, a fantasia, que nós vivemos hoje, que é a fantasia que o Ocidente nos vende. Nós vivemos num mundo de fantasias.
People must connect to the spirits that holds the secrets of the world or of the creation. Yeah, and this is
As pessoas têm que conectar-se aos espíritos que têm o segredo da criação, o segredo do mundo.
You look at an archaeologist, a geologist, a scientist, a medicine. You might think that everything is just normal, but they have spiritual people around them that are connected with these kinds of materials and secrets. They connect to them and tell them, give us your secrets. They hold those angels captive to give them secrets, to tell them how they can do things.
Nós hoje vemos os médicos, I was reading the message, sorry. Vemos esses médicos, cientistas e tudo mais do Ocidente, não é? Mas muitos deles estão a manter anjos em captivos para poder obter essas informações de como tratarem e de como fazerem as coisas.
Yeah. Many people think, how was a cell phone created? How was a computer created? You might see everything is technological, but there is spiritual things involved. That's why they could have the knowledge to create that. Okay? And this is a fact. And this is what science and all them do not wants to tell you, because the king of the spirits will always be the black man. Yeah. But as long you think that a Herod had the knowledge by himself, he did not ask the seers and the mediciners, the archaeologues and the architects, and what are the others? What did I learn?
The doctors.
Not the doctors, the one that looks in the stars.
Astrologer,
yeah, or astronomy. Yeah. Who's this Isaiah? Oh, this guy is strong. Be careful. What? He's strong? So this is the thing. You have to be connected with the universe. And they knew, if I connect to this and this and this, they will tell me if this person is danger, or I can use this person for my purposes. Because I want money, I want power, etc., etc. Satan doesn't create anything. He just takes and turns it upside down. That's how it is.
Então, quando vemos telefones, televisões, computadores, a tecnologia, não é? Não pensem que isto é algo que é científico puramente, não. Isto também é espiritual. São coisas, foram informações adquiridas para poder tratar. Resumindo e concluindo, aquilo que o irmão Massa diz é que o diabo não cria nada. O diabo só vai buscar aquilo que já existe e muda ou vamos dizer as energias negativas, porque eles têm um bocadinho de tudo, têm astrólogos, têm cientistas, então cada um na sua área vai buscar o conhecimento espiritualmente para poder trazer da sua maneira, virado ao contrário, não é? Porque o poder está na natureza e nós não
In
perdemos.
nations, they used to do it all the time. Even the scriptures tells us that angel came down from heaven to teach humanity all kinds of evil. The children of Cain and all them, they started to know everything that they shouldn't do.
Então,
How? Where did the knowledge came from?
Então as nações sempre fizeram isto. As próprias escrituras da Bíblia mostram-nos que os anjos desceram e vieram ensinar coisas perversas aos filhos de Caim. Não é que eles ganharam outro conhecimento. Então isto são coisas que sempre aconteceram às nações, sempre houve esta interligação.
We know from King Solomon, he was catching spirits, and
Vemos
telling the
do
spirits to
rei
do that
Salomão
what he wants.
que ele prendia espíritos e ele falava nos espíritos para fazerem aquilo que ele queria.
So what do you think what the nations do? They catch the spirits and
Então, o que é que
suck
vocês
the
acham que as
information from
nações
them.
fazem? Então, o que é que vocês acham que as nações fazem? As nações prendem espíritos e tiram informações deles.
Now,
Infelizmente, nós já não podemos fazer isto, porque Jesus é o único caminho.
for an example, the lion tooth. In some African traditions, they know that a lion, if it dies, his bones, it means strength. Now they take a baby, they will put water there, they will put the lion tooth there, and they will wash the baby in the lion tooth just because they believe that the baby will become very, very strong. Because they knew that our forefathers, when they die, maybe their body died, but in the bones there's power. The builder, what do they do? The most of the prophets that you see in the Bible, the prophets in the Congo, the prophets, everyone that is strong, Malcolm X, Martin, everyone that has a story and has done something, they cut him when they say, oh, this person, we don't want this guy to come back. And if he comes back, he has to work for us. So you will see a tomb, you might think that this person is inside in this tomb. No, they just put someone else inside there. Their bones and everything that is from the person, they take it to their tombs, to their places, and they work with it. And that's why you saw the Egyptians, they knew it. The Sumerians, they knew it. The Mayans, even in the Bible, in the time of Enoch, they were buried, our forefathers here in their gardens. They knew exactly, oh, my mother, why should my mother die in the West? I will take my mother to my place. If she wants to give us power and messages, there, because this is where we came from. Adam, Seth, and all the creation from the Most High was buried in one place. After that, people like Kimbangu, Simon Toko, they started to cut them short and to spread into the four corners of the earth so that you can't get the bones, because they're saying, we don't want these people to come back strong there where they used to come from.
Okay.
I don't want to go deeper, but I will.
O irmão Massa estava aqui a falar de uma prática muito comum, que é a prática dos ossos, não é? Nós, em África, quando um leão morre, usa-se ossos de leão para lavar uma criança, isto para fortificar. Até em Angola, para que muitos conhecem, existem os ossos de elefante para dar força de elefante. São práticas que os nossos ancestrais sempre fizeram, não é? Isto só para provar que nos ossos o corpo pode não ter vida, o espírito pode ter deixado o corpo, mas nos ossos ainda retém alguma energia. Não é? Isto é mais uma das provas. E isto é que prova o porquê que o homem ocidental prendia os nossos ossos. Porque eles sabem que nos ossos existe um tipo de poder. Não é? E muitas das vezes eles metiam os ossos em diferentes sítios. Porque para que a pessoa não possa voltar. E se tiver que voltar, que volte para trabalhar para eles. que é prender os espíritos. E muitas das vezes nós pensamos que uma certa pessoa foi enterrada num certo local e não. Tanto que antigamente os nossos ancestrais não aceitavam ser enterrados em outros países, em outros locais. Voltavam sempre os restos mortais dos seus para a África, mas a Europa prendeu os nossos restos mortais, porque eles sabem que existe ainda uma energia, um poder nos ossos.
Exactly. That's why the Christians eat the flesh of Isaiah, yeah, and they drink the blood. There is power in the blood, no doubt about it.
Por isso é que os cristãos comem a carne de Isaías e bebem o sangue, porque existe poder.
So they know a little bit more about us. Yeah? This is where I always say we have to be very careful. Yeah? They are very well known in all the things that we are saying, and they're practicing it.
Então
But their
isto
practice
mostra
is different.
que eles sabem muito mais do que nós. Por isso é que temos que ter cuidado, tanto que eles sabem que eles praticam e praticam de maneira diferente. Então nós temos que ter cuidado.
The only thing is here that we always say that our forefathers did evil. But what is with the nations? They're doing evil all the time. Why is no one saying to them that they're doing evil?
Uma das coisas que eu vejo aqui, a coisa que eu vejo aqui é que nós falamos que os nossos ancestrais são diabólicos, não é? Mas as nações estão a fazer coisas diabólicas e nós não vemos ninguém a chamar eles de diabólicos. Então,
I mean, the last time I was watching a video, a Chinese guy just flied from one side to another and flied again to another, from east to west, from west to east. And I was asking myself, what's going on? No one is saying anything about that. The only one that flies is the dragon, but it's okay, you know, that he can fly. He's a Chinese.
Há uns dias atrás
His forefathers are holy, by the way, you know.
Um chinês que voava de um lado para o outro, mas as pessoas não estavam a dizer nada e eu estava-me a perguntar o que é que se passa, como é que um homem está-se a mover como um dragão, supostamente, mas ninguém diz nada. Espera aí, é porque ele é chinês, não é? E os ancestrais deles eram santos, não é? Porque se fosse um homem negro já era bruxaria, não é? Somos todos demônios.
Like I said, our forefathers, they knew exactly the things from the nature.
Tal como eu disse, os nossos ancestrais conheciam exatamente as coisas da natureza.
Everything that we eat is in the nature, that we find in the nature is a treatment for our body.
Tudo aquilo que nós consumimos para nos alimentar, que vem da natureza, serve como tratamento para o nosso corpo.
Asia, America, Europe, India, they do not have more medicine than us.
Os asiáticos, os americanos, os indianos não têm mais medicamentos de cura do que nós.
Even after years, thousands of years, the Europeans used to find bones, and they still identify this bone and say, this person was a king, this person was a queen, this person was a prophet. So be careful with your bones.
Por isso, mesmo depois de anos e anos, o homem ocidental consegue fazer escavações, não é? Onde eles vão recuperar ossos e conseguem dizer, olha, este era um rei, vem da linhagem de X, vem da linhagem de X. Então, o que eu quero dizer é, tenham cuidado com os vossos ossos.
We have seen people drinking blood because they think it gives you lives. We have seen people killing albinos because they say, oh, their bones giving this and this, because many people know a lot of secrets. We have to be very, very careful, which means understand the nature, understands the creation, and heal the world. That's it.
Nós vimos pessoas a beberem sangue, outras pegarem albinos, usarem para rituais, pois eles creem que fazendo aqueles rituais vão ganhar força. Então nós temos que fazer muita atenção, porque para eles fazerem estas ações, ou pelo menos para terem esta linhagem de pensamento, quer dizer que eles obtiveram uma informação que nós não obtivemos. Então nós temos que prestar atenção e saber que tudo está na natureza e voltar na comunhão com a natureza.
Which means we have to learn step by step for what we can, our trees, our earth, you know, stones, what we do with our air, what we do with
Quer
our
dizer que nós
waters.
temos que aprender passo a passo o que devemos fazer com com o nosso ar, com a nossa terra, com aquilo que existe na natureza.
Because the Most High has given all these kinds of things to us so that we can build from there.
Porque
Yeah, they have to
Tatazana deu-nos todas essas coisas para que nós possamos construir daí.
Yeah, they have to serve us, these materials.
E estes materiais da natureza, que encontramos na natureza têm de nos servir. Ou servir para que nós possamos usar, não é?
So we can't deny it, and by always saying that everything that the Most High has created is evil. But for other nations it works good, and for us it's evil.
Então não podemos negar a dizer que tudo aquilo que os nossos ancestrais fizeram é mau, é diabólico.
So we go slowly and we learn slowly, and this is how it works.
Então vamos devagar, vamos aprender devagar, porque é assim que funciona.
That's it from my side. Let us pray.
Do meu lado, hoje é tudo. Vamos orar.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
Very quick. What does Kadia Pemba mean?
Kadia Pemba. Kadia Pemba are the nations, white people. They are like, Kadia Pemba means Satan.
Okay. And what about the 24 elders? What's their name?
The 24 elders, their name, I don't think that we know their name.
Okay, I thought there was a word for them. Okay, thank you for that clarification. Thank you.
I don't think we have a name, and there are more elders than 24, but there are 24 specific elders, and I don't think we have the name from them. I don't think that we have the name from many things yet, what is in heaven or even here on earth. This is why I say knowledge is in spirit, and spirit is in darkness, which means you have to be revealed. It comes from darkness to light. But we think that things that we see now in light, that this is already the knowledge. No, this is knowledge that we have now. The other knowledge is hidden, darkness, occult. And by prayer, by time to time, the Most High reveals it to us. I know these teachings are very hard and it hurts. I know that it's tough teachings, but we have to go through it. We can't be so emotional just because we came from a Christian household and stuff like that. I mean, in Christianity is truth, in Buddhism is truth, but the Muslims have truth. So we do not deny truth. Truth is truth. And it's important for us to understand what is good and what is bad, and to work on this, what we receive. Why? When the book of, go to Romans 11. Sister Kim, Romans 11. Let me see. The Romans here, it's the Romans and Galatians. Let's see here. So Romans 11:11. I say then, have they stumbled that they shall fall? Yeah. This is that what many people wants to teach us, that we fall, that we are evil because we have done evil. To Tatanzambi say, no, God forbid, but rather through this fall, salvation has come to the Gentiles to provoke them to jealousy, which means everything will be created new because some of our things we didn't obey, etc. We walked out of nature. We walked in the manner of the nations. But now, if the four of them be the richest of the world, which means that's what we are now, we are not doing anything, which means we are buying from the nations, they're giving us work, they're feeding us, you know, every money from us goes back to them. He's saying, now, if the four of them be the richest of the world, and the diminishing, or diminishing, what is this? The diminishing of them, the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness, which means the fullness of the world, knowledge and strength and power will come through us when we getting our knowledge back, strength, then the fullness of the world will come back. No hunger, no war, no stress, no this and this and this and this and this. For now, when we have no knowledge, when the Most High is saying our people are dying because of lack of knowledge, the whole creation will suffer. And if we do not, we fishers, do not open our mouths and tell our people, come out slowly out of the lie, nothing will happen. We will stay where we are now, poor, without any knowledge, waiting for something that will never happen, yeah, because the creation is not made like that. Yeah, that Savior must come to do your work. No, this is not the creation. You know, that's why the whole creation is waiting for us to wake up, to get knowledge again, to be strong again, to connect again with them, yeah, so that we can use them like it's supposed to be. And this is the manifestation of the Most High in us, the awakening.
Mano, qual é o livro de Romanos que deste?
Sim, Romanos 11 até 12. Yeah.
O teu irmão Massa deu o número, Romanos 11 até 12, não é?
Romanos 11 até 12.
11 até 12. Então é o livro de Romanos 11, capítulo 11, até o versículo 12. Que diz o seguinte: logo perguntou: porventura tropeçaram de modo que caíssem? De maneira nenhuma. Antes, pelo seu tropeço, veio a salvação aos gentios para os incitar à emulação. Ora, se o tropeço deles é a riqueza do mundo e a sua diminuição é a riqueza dos gentios, quanto mais a sua plenitude. Não é? Tanto que o irmão Massa esteve aqui a dizer que o mundo está à espera de nós, porque realmente não existe nenhuma plenitude no mundo onde é governado, onde existem guerras. Então o mundo está à espera que aconteça o despertar, o acordar. Que é isto que está a acontecer connosco, estamos a acordar para podermos viver em harmonia, se assim posso dizer, não é? Estar em comunhão com o Criador e estar em comunhão com a natureza e trazer uma verdadeira paz neste mundo. Saímos deste estado de escravidão, porque no fundo é o estado que estamos a viver. Tentando assim resumir tudo aquilo que o irmão Massa disse, acompanhado destes versículos bíblicos.
If the Most High wanted to finish us off, which some people really wanted, black people are so evil, everything what they do is evil, black people are so then we wouldn't be no more. Mm-hmm. But because we did some wrong, Tatanzami say, for a short time you will just look what other nations do. Mm-hmm. But from there on, you will come so strong, like it was never before, and it will also be never again. And this is what the people who do not want to understand, that the world is given, the world is given now in the hands of the wicked. And that what will come later will be the eternal world, the eternal life. And we are working for it. And therefore, that knowledge and understanding. Don't rebuke it if someone says something different to you. If you go and you start to keep reading the Romans 11, you see that a new tree, a wilder tree, entered. And they are saying now, they are gods, they are the creation, they know more. But this is not the truth. Because it is the roots that holds them. And they are not holding the root. Okay? And we are the root. If you cut off the root, they wouldn't be no more because we feed them. The knowledge that they have, they receive from us. The food that they eat, they knew it from us. The Most High that they pray into, they know him from us. And they themselves, they came from us. There is no white, Chinese, Indian without us. So if someone is hating our forefathers, he's hating normally himself. And that is why we are cut off from creation. Let us connect again, but slowly. Again.
Então, muitos acham que realmente o homem negro deveria morrer, mas o homem negro, os nossos ancestrais cometeram, sim senhor, alguns erros e Tatanzamba meteu-nos na retaguarda para aprendermos noutras nações. Resumindo e concluindo, o que o irmão Massa está a querer dizer aqui é que o poder foi dado deliberadamente a essas nações que hoje fazem uso e abusam do poder, causando sofrimento e muita dor, não é? E vai haver uma inversão de valores que já tem acontecido, onde os verdadeiros criadores estarão de volta para dar conhecimento, para voltarmos a estar em comunhão com a natureza e voltar a dar conhecimento, porque na verdade não existe chinês, não existe europeu, não existe nada. A raça primária somos nós e todos eles vieram de nós, não é? Então nós somos a raiz da árvore.
There is a tree, it treats different kinds of sicknesses, and it is also a tree that we have used to brush our teeth, our tooth. This tree heals automatically everything that is inside your mouth. Yeah, it heals things inside of you. But today you're brushing your teeth with this artificial thing, and it hurts here all over. It pains. You see, so people can say whatever they want against me. If we do not go back to nature, if we do not go back to the creation, which is the Most High, a part of us, we will always depend on people that used to show us, half truths. Satan shows half truths.
O exemplo mais fácil é que nós aqui em África temos um pau que usamos para lavar os dentes. Aquele pau não somente lava os dentes, como trata tudo que nós temos na boca, até mesmo o estômago. Resumindo e concluindo, nós temos que voltar à nossa natureza, temos que voltar a ser naturais e sair fora desta mentira.
You can even smell the tree has even the smell of dentox.
Até podes cheirar que aquela planta tem o cheiro do dentox.
So there is different kinds of things that people will hear in the next times when we go to alchemy. It will become so strange for them. It's like, this here's cancer, this one here, if I put it there and I start talking to this tree, all my problems will enter into this tree and go away. How can that be? But this is how it is. Okay? The Most High will clean us up. Like we're going to read again this Bible verse. I hope someone has the Bible there so that we can read again this Bible verse and end this session.
Então, quando estivermos a falar da alquimia, vamos voltar outra vez a este assunto do natural e do artificial. Para encerrarmos, vou pedir que... Espero que todos tenham uma Bíblia, não é? Para nós podermos ler este verso bíblico.
So,
qual é o verso, Manu?
I want someone that is not here with me to read these Bible verses so that you see.
Eu quero alguém que não está aqui na live comigo que leia este versículo bíblico.
Jeremiah 29 and 13.
Jeremias
29:13.
29 e 13.
13.
Sim, e 13. Jeremias, não? 29 e 13.
Jeremiah 29 and 13.
E 30. Haha.
13.
Oh, 13, 13. Ok. Jeremias 29 e 13. E Jeremias 13. Jeremias 29.
So who wants to read?
Então, quem quer ler?
I can read. I can
Okay.
read that. Jeremiah 29 and 13. And ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart.
Okay. So this is what we are doing. Okay. You have to enter. You have to love. Do I really sacrifice my life to know about the Most High? The Most High is a secret. The Most High is not there where the mass is. Yeah, Jesus. Why do my wife always? Sometimes we want to hear some gospels or some songs about the Most High. But I'm like, why can't I find the Most High's voice in these messages that they are putting there? Okay, you hear, you see, oh man, this is not from the Most High. These people here are business makers or whatever siren is singing there. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing, you know. But the world loves it. Yeah, this woman in South Africa, oh Isayela, whatever, what, and the world, yeah, we made it to heaven. But behind it, 1 and 2 songs after that, you show her half naked again there, doing another song, which means these songs were never from the Most High.
Então devemos nos perguntar se realmente estamos a procurar o Criador em verdade e em espírito, porque o Criador é espírito e ele é segredo, não é? E não é da maneira como muitas das vezes pensamos. Então temos de nos fazer as questões exaltas, porque às vezes eu ouço adorações, como por exemplo o irmão Miguel estava aqui a falar daquela música de Israel, da sul-africana ou do sul-africano, que deu muito sucesso, mas depois a mesma pessoa fez um outro vídeo, praticamente nua, mostrando que não existia Deus. Nós estamos à procura do Criador nos lugares errados. Então temos que nos fazer as perguntas corretas para podermos obter as respostas.
You start seeing that everything that isn't, you see in light, a lot of people worshiping, and here the Most High can't be there because I showed you everything is upside down. It's crazy. That what they call evil is good. That what they call good is evil.
Então vimos pessoas a louvarem, como é que eu posso dizer, cultos de religiões, supostamente a mostrarem a cara do Criador, não é? Resumindo e concluindo, tudo está virado de cabeça para o ar. Porque hoje em dia podemos dizer que aquilo que está errado é o certo, e o que é o certo é errado.
Now they will tell us, oh, wait, the world that is coming now, it's only for blacks. But look, Isaiah 6:56.
Isaías 56. Isaías 56.
Isaiah 56, 3-8. Please read, Sister KK.
53.
Isaiah 56. 56.
3 até 8.
3 to 8. Neither let the son of the stranger that had joined himself to Tatanzambi speak, saying, Tatanzambi had utterly separated me from his people. Neither let the eunuch say, behold, I am a dry tree. For thus said Tatanzambi unto the eunuchs that keep my Sabbaths and choose the things that please me and take hold of my covenant. Even unto them will I give in mine house and within my walls a place and a name better than of sons and of daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off. Also, the sons of the stranger that join themselves to Tatanzambi and serve him and to love the name of Tatanzambi, to be his servants, everyone that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it and taketh hold of my covenant, even them will I bring to my holy mountain and make them joyful in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be accepted upon my
Boom! You see, is this in the Bible? So all these nations, that's why I'm not teaching against white Chinese. No, but I'm telling them, you are for us or you are against us. This is how it is. But me, I won't follow you guys because we followed you for hundreds of years and we have seen what you have done to us. Now, the only way is you guys to follow us with everything what is in your heart, in your pocket, in your everything, because all of us must do the same. This is the only way you will receive a new name, you will inherit a new place, you will be a part of the new creation that will come. You see? I don't take the Bible verses from nowhere. Yeah, so I know those things because I have meditated on those things years and years.
Então, muitos pensam quando estamos a falar deste novo mundo, este novo começo, com Tatanzambi, que é uma coisa que é especificamente para os negros, não é? E então aqui, o livro de Isaías, o Isaías 56, do versículo 3 até o versículo 8, mostra-nos que está errado, porque não sei se algumas pessoas puderam ler, só para não ter que ler, porque é um versículo muito longo, mas ali está a dizer que até os estrangeiros que acatarem com as leis dele, que cumprirem os mandamentos dele, serão vistos como filho dele, ganharão uma nova identidade e novo nome. Ele aceitará isto. Então este novo mundo não é só para os negros, não. É para todo aquele que manter a lei do Criador. Não é? Eu não vou seguir os nossos irmãos de outras nações, porque já há milhares de anos que eles nos governam e acho que cada um de nós é testemunho do que é a governação deles nos trouxe, não é? Só nos trouxe o quê? Humilhação, escravidão e sofrimento e coisas que temos vivido até os dias de hoje. Yep.
Exactly. And as you can see, we are going back to practices. He's saying, then I will also accept their sacrifices. That what was before will be again. There's nothing new under the sun.
Então, por isso estamos a ver que tudo aquilo que foi está a voltar, porque nada novo será feito, porque não existe nada novo debaixo do sol.
My last Bible verse is for today, Zephaniah 3 and 10.
O meu último versículo bíblico de hoje é Sinfonia? Não percebi, irmão Miquel.
Sinfonia 3:10.
Sinfonia, capítulo 3, versículo 10.
Okay, so Zephaniah 3 and 10, from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my suppliants, even the daughter of my dispersed, shall bring mine offering.
Thank you very much. This is a prophecy that hasn't happened yet, by the way. Only for you to know.
Sinfonias 3, capítulo 9 diz que de além dos rios da Etiópia, os meus adoradores, a saber, e a filha dos meus despechos trarão a minha oferta. Esta profecia ainda não se cumpriu.
All of them came, all the prophets, and they also always ask themselves, hey, if everything is ours, why do you not just take over? And the Moses say, everything has its time. So learn first our ancient ways, learn about the nature again, become normal, become good again. And this is good for everyone in this world. Don't kill the animals because you want to make your money. Don't destroy our nature. Look at our cemeteries, what they are doing with the people that are dying. When you die, do you want the people also to treat you like that? Huh? So that's why we fell into fornication. We fell into this destruction in Africa, because we do not have any respect about the world that the world has given us. And if we do not understand the principalities of the world, we can't change anything. Yeah. So let's go slowly. We are coming there. Yeah. So Tabernacle will start tomorrow. So for those that will see me tomorrow, Sister Kiki, you will give me the list, right? See you tomorrow. Normally I have to tell you Tabernacle. For women's, if the Spirit starts to tell, cover your head, then you're gonna get some better prophecies. Cover your head. You have to. The Spirit talks about the past, what is happening now and the future. That's something that you have to know. Ask. You need to write down some questions. It's not. If not, you come in front of us and then you have no questions. I know how it happens very fast. You hear one or two or three things, and you're like, ooh, what should I ask now? But you are like totally fascinated, and now you don't know what to ask no more. You're like, oh, what's going on? Why do he know that? And no, this is not how you should be, because you are connected to the spirits, and now you're asking yourself why they know that. No, you have to ask. Okay, you have to start asking. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. Love you so much, and I will see you next Saturday in Geta.